I'm Danny K. White. I am the author of Decluttering at the Speed of Life, and I am the creator of the No Mess Decluttering Process. And today, we're going to talk about the reality of cleaning before the cleaner comes. Because people who have someone come clean for them have probably heard the joke from other people who say, "Why are you cleaning before the cleaner comes?" Now, let me just give a little background here because I get it. I have a YouTube channel, I write books about getting my house under control, and I have a cleaner. So let's talk about it, right? So when I wrote How to Manage Your Home Without Losing Your Mind, which is my first book, which is the one that teaches you what to do to get your house under control if it's been out of control, and how to change how you think about it and how to actually implement things and break through all those "what is so wrong with me" kind of feelings. When I wrote that book, I did not have anybody come in and clean for me, right? So 7 years of what I call my deslobification process happened before that book. Me figuring out how to get my house under control and keep it under control, just me and my family that lived here, right? But it was about 2 months before that book came out that I hired a cleaner for the first time. And if at all possible, I don't ever want to go back, right? Because I do love it. Like, I'm not going to pretend that I don't. And so if you're able, go for it. If you're not able, I hope this video will help you as well to give you the reality check that hiring someone to clean is not a magic trick, right? Like, it's not something that means you never have to do anything in your house again. Like, that's not what it is. And I lived the life, and I hear a lot of people who live this life where I would think, oh my goodness, this would all be so easy if I had someone who cleaned for me. Oh, this would, my house is a wreck because I don't have the money to pay somebody to clean for me. I mean, like, I get it, right? I get that mentality of thinking it would be easy if. But the truth is that you clean before the cleaner comes. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you process pictures, before pictures of getting ready for the cleaner to come. So now Reed, who is editing this video, I think he was, I don't know how old he would have been, but anyway, he was probably 12, maybe 12, 13 when my first book came out. He's 20 now. It's 24. He's probably, I don't know. Anyway, whatever. He's probably, I think he turned 11. Yeah, he's about 11-ish when my book came out. I remember when I was getting the house, I didn't tell my family that I had hired somebody to clean because I didn't want my kids to be like, woohoo, we don't, have to do it. But I was getting everything ready, and he was like, "Wow, Mom, the house looks great. You did a great job cleaning." And she hadn't even come yet, okay? Because the reality is, when you hire someone to come clean, all they do is clean. The video, Layers of a Clean House, in that video, I explained how I came to this point where I realized what I'd always thought of as cleaning was actually catching up on daily stuff, decluttering, before I ever got to the cleaning. And that's why cleaning felt so hard, right? So the only thing that the person that I'm hiring to come in is doing is scrubbing out bathtubs and showers and sinks, and she's sweeping and she's mopping. But she doesn't deal with the clutter. And I don't want her to deal with the clutter, because if she deals with the clutter, first of all, that uses up all her time and she never gets to the cleaning, just like, I figured out in that Layers of a Clean House video, right? So I don't want her dealing with that. Besides, it's not her stuff. She can't deal with that stuff. And not just the clutter, but even the daily stuff that needs to be picked up. The table has to be completely clear before she gets here. The countertops have to have everything that is not supposed to be on a countertop taken off of the countertop so she can just come in and clean, right? The dishes are daily things. That is not what I want her to spend her time doing. That's not actually cleaning. If she did all of my dishes, first of all, if I let her do all my dishes, that means dishes would only be done every 2 weeks. Dishes have to be done every day. if the house is going to stay under control. I'm so sorry. It's a reality I had to learn and I had to accept. But doing the dishes is completely separate from cleaning. And it is not something that the person that you hire to come in and clean does for you. She doesn't do laundry. All she does is clean the surfaces. It's awesome. I love it. But that's why you clean, but you're not really cleaning before the cleaner comes. The person saying that doesn't actually understand what cleaning is versus daily stuff or decluttering or picking up after themselves. Okay. So that is the reality of it. The other truth is that it looks amazing when I get home after she's cleaned, and I get so excited to cook dinner on a spotless stove that has been scrubbed up and underneath and all that kind of stuff. And yet, all I have to do is anything and it's not perfect anymore. Okay, so it doesn't stay clean just because she cleaned it. It's helpful, it's necessary, but it's not magic. Okay, so if you can do it, do it. Don't have this weird mindset. I've talked to so many people who are like, oh, but I should be able to do it. And yet I do have the money. I do have a lot of things going on. And yet for some reason, I still feel this guilt like I should do it myself. Y'all, people who have this as their job, you know, it's a way for you to support the economy and support them in their job is to hire somebody to do this. So it's not magic. It is helpful. But the reality is there's a lot to do before they come. So what do? I make sure everything is picked up off the floor. I make sure that the kitchen table where some things have collected over the week and the 2 weeks since she's been there last, that gets completely cleared off. The bathroom surfaces have to be completely cleared off. So everything has to be put away. All the dishes have to be done. So I start thinking before the morning of, okay, I have to be sure that if I'm behind on dishes, that I am completely caught up when she gets here, because I do not want her to take time doing the dishes, because that takes away from what she's actually there to do, right? It takes actual time away. Yeah, those are the main things. It's mostly the picking up. It has to be done. But the person who's saying you're cleaning before the cleaner comes doesn't understand that picking up is not actually part of cleaning. It's something that has to be done before cleaning can ever happen. Okay. I hope that's helpful. I'll talk to you later. Bye.